FMU, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Tom. It's Sam Seder calling.
Oh, Sam Seder. I thought you knew about Groupon.
He probably does. He probably knows what a Groupon is.
Do you know how Groupon works, Sam?
I do, Tom. It's a service where you can get some discounts at some local stores. It's actually quite convenient and saves you a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Okay. Do the businesses go to Groupon?
I'm not sure about the internal dynamics. I mean, I'm privy to most of the business stuff, but I'm not really supposed to talk about it. I signed an NDA, so.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a majority report, Groupon?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Listen. It's quite a coincidence that Marc's on the show today because he's obviously doing some type of publicity push.
No.
Let me just say, Marc, mission accomplished. So you've done well. I noticed what you did today, and kudos.
What did I do? What did I do today?
I love that attitude. What did I do today? Well, I mean, I guess you have some plausible deniability when you hire a team of publicists. Listen, I just wanted to say congratulations on all your success.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. That's sweet of you, Sam.
No, it's sincere.
I mean, that, yeah.
We did a show together that didn't work out so well because you had your peeps on it. And
what, really? Is that why? Is that how you see it? That's why it didn't work?
Well, whatever, Marc. That's not relevant. I mean, today, I'm sure you're aware that, Ed Schultz is on suspension from MSNBC. For those who are not aware, which I'm sure most people are, we did a show on Air America. It was supposed to be a mix of comedy and politics. Mm-hmm. And, you were theoretically supposed to bring the comedy. I was supposed to bring the politics. I did my job. But so Ed Schultz has been suspended, and today Salon comes out with a piece, potential replacements for Ed Schultz. And
Sam Seder,
I don't know if your publicist sent you the little packet where they tell you about all the times they place your name in something. But number one on the list for replacing Ed Schultz was Sam Seder and Marc Maron.
The two of us?
And this is just some writer writing this who obviously got fed a press release from your people. And it's just, look, MSNBC is about politics. Do you need to have everything?
Yeah. Well, look, Sam, I had no knowledge of this piece.
Did you practice that line?
No, I don't know what you're referring to, Sam, and I'm happy.
That's good. That's funny.
Hey, Sam.
No, but seriously,
Sam.
Why don't you be frank about it? I mean, if it was your podcast, you'd be frank about it.
Okay. You want to know the truth? Do you want to know the truth?
Subscribers.
I'll tell you the truth. It's been how long has it been since we worked together? Like 2 years. For about a year and a half of that, I was like, I cannot be more relieved to not have to sit across from Sam Seder for another second of my life. But I'll tell you, the last 6 months I've been missing you. And I thought, how come my life is empty? Why do I feel a void in my soul? And it's because I feel comfortable with myself. And I thought, how can I remedy this? Because I'm really not funny unless I'm arguing with somebody every second that we're together. You know what? Me and Sam should really have a show again. So what I did was because I'm a puppet master, I got a big empire. I said, would someone please plant a suggestion that if Ed Schultz were to ever lose his show, that Sam Seder and I might be willing to try to get that chemistry back, where Sam doesn't let me talk and yells at me for things I don't know, and because I think that's good television.
It's good to see you're back into the old fiction game, Marc. But I'll tell you something: when you have your people Bigfoot me in this way, when you basically steal my thunder. There's no way. Like MSNBC, that's the one ghetto I have a shot at.
Well, look, let me ask you a question, Seder.
Meanwhile, you're out there Bigfooting my one shot at
all right, let me ask you something. Okay, is Sam from what I understand, Ed is not on tonight. So why are you home?
Well, first of all, I'm not home. I'm at a semi-Hollywood function.
But why aren't you guest hosting the Ed Schultz show? I don't understand.
It's a screening I'm at. I had a prior commitment.
Yeah.
But part of it has to do with the fact that you got your, whatever it is, your fancy schmancy publicist company, Bigfoot and me.
Yeah.
And I say,
can you say Bigfooting one more time, please?
Cease and desist. What?
Can you please use the phrase Bigfooting
a
few more times?
Bigfoot and me.
Okay.
Captain Podcast over here comes around swinging his metaphorical big thing.
So
and
all right, Sam, where can people get the Majority Report Groupons?
Would you do?
Actually, it's majority.fm, but that's not important.
Yeah.
The show's live 11:30 a.m. every day, but it's politics.
You guys were doing a show on the web. Was the last thing you did together, right?
It was a very popular internet television show, or internet. Yeah. And Sam was nothing but a professional and tremendous to work with, and really. What's great about Sam is you meet very few people that you work with that are willing to compromise, and Sam really is the king of compromise. If there's something to do that will make the project better for the group, Sam will always step right up and do that. Mm-hmm. How's that sound for fiction, Seder? Is that close or?
I'll tell you something. This whole new saccharine Marc Maron that you get going. Do you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think with your new psychological awareness and self-awareness, you think your show's going to be able to last? I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a problem. People have been saying to me, like, "Boy, Mark's sounding more reasonable lately," and that's the death knell, my man.
Well, you know what?
Which is why you're trying to branch out into this whole political thing again. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
So, what do you think, Michelle Bachmann in 2012, or?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
God, I hope so.
See how I threw to you like that, and you relaxed? Did you notice that?
You snapped right back into it.
Yeah.
That's why I feel a little more comfortable there.
Yeah.
I don't have your publicist people. I'm surprised you don't have people tracking my call right now to get me off the line.
Look around. Do you see a guy standing there that looks kind of like me?
I'm looking around. I've got a couple of people sussed out.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I didn't see it at the screening for John Benjamin's show. He's a friend of yours. He's doing pretty well.
I'm actually there right now. There's a New York version.
Oh, okay. All right, well, say hi to John because we had a lovely time. My publicist had me meet him over at the screening at the silent movie theater. It was very funny, very funny.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Apparently, they did some research, and your link, your tweet, has a very low yield.
Mm.
Yeah, something like it's like a 0.75 yield.
Yeah, well, maybe I should. Yeah,
that's actually subpar.
Are you saying that
Lamar Burton has something like a 23% yield. Yours is I think like 0.75.
Why are you concerned with Lamar Burton's tweets? I mean, do you have that much?
It's just industry standard.
Okay, all right, Sam.
It's an industry standard on tweet yield.
Did I tell you how proud I am of you that you're doing so well and you've got this thing?
Oh, shut up, Mark, please.
What is it between you two? When did this dynamic? Was this dynamic always there, and then you started working together, or did it kind of grow out of working together?
Look, Tom,
because
there were with Maron in that studio. You'll develop the dynamic. There
were times.
It takes about 45 minutes.
There were times when I would watch that TV show on the computer.
Yeah.
And I would just it was clear. It was like there's real tension, animosity between these two guys. Like they are really not enjoying each other's company, and they're not even together. Like you were on opposite ends of the country, and you're just not enjoying sharing a program.
Yeah. Well, I think what we learned here is that right now where Sam's not talking, it hardly ever happens, and
it's called respect. It's called respect, Mark.
Well, Sam has a certain amount of respect because this program is where the Majority Report began.
Tom Scharpling has helped me with my career. Maron basically buried me.
I gave Sam 2 hours of my show one night to do a flyer version of Majority Report.
Yeah.
That's right. That's absolutely right. And Mark, what you did, you just intertwined me in probably one of the worst experiences of my life.
Oh, that was my fault? I mean, you used to show every week you had a different horrible experience from your career. How can you hang that on me? Look, you did what you wanted to do. I did what I wanted to do. We tried to get along, but you literally, Sam, upon entering a conversation with you, even, like when I walked in the door, hello, Sam, it was argumentative. Immediately there was an issue.
First of all, from the get-go, that's a lie. You would beat me to the offices more often than not. So, A, just the entire premise of what you just said was a lie.
Yeah.
B, the fact of the matter is that we had to change the show constantly because you were unhappy with it.
That's because
all of a sudden I became your mother.
Look, I made the mistake of thinking that you were funny, and it was a problem for a long time.
That was not in my contract.
I thought you would get back to it, and I was trying to help you, but you decided not to be funny.
Well, that's very sweet of you, Mark. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you got your people coming out saying that you want to be on MSNBC.
My people are texting me to get off the phone with you.
Huh?
My people.
Get the crumbs?
Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah.
Do you remember that night, the election night of 2004, when there was the Air America party?
I do. I called into your show.
Yeah, yes, I went to that. I finished my show here, and then I drove to that party.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the night. I don't think I've ever been in a more just depressive situation than when it was in that room and they called Ohio for Bush. You thought it was just,
night. Yeah, that was
night,
horrible.
In that room, it was literally, that was the night I was like, I think Air America's going to go away. Because like you could just feel the air go out of the concept to a degree by the fact that, wait, Bush is going to be president again.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But that was what made us. That's what that was what fueled the fire for like 4 years. And Sam is really one of the best at it.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, Mark. Oh God, seriously.
All right, look. To be honest with you, I'll be honest with you, Sam. I'll be honest with you right here in front of Tom Scharpling and everybody. I think you're hilarious. You're very smart. But you are irritating. I mean, really. I mean, like, it's like nonstop, and you love it. You love to find somebody that you can irritate and just continue to irritate them.
It's like with the bow tie. The first time I saw the bow tie.
Like that one time.
Bow tie, first of all, I'm not going to address what Mark said because he's just trying to showboat. But the bow tie.
I thought it was bigfooting.
The bow tie. The theory behind the bow tie was to try and confuse people. With Tucker Carlson.
No, I know, but
I wanted people to say, like, hey, that dude with the bow tie, he's liberal now.
Mm.
And then it sort of, the bow tie took a life of its own, and then it just got really ugly.
The funniest thing Sam ever did on Air America was at the opening, when the launch party. Mm-hmm. You know, it was this big push.
It was actually the third funniest thing I did, but go ahead.
Where everybody had to go up with their show and sort of, talk to the audience. Uh-huh. And Sam got up there and pretended like he didn't have a voice. Like it was like, this is the voice of the left, and Sam was like, I'm sorry, I can't. And that was inspired, and I respected him for that. And then something went wrong for like 5 years.
It was all downhill from
horrendous.
There. Things got a little bit ugly after that.
Oh my God, I couldn't even follow you. You start to say something within 3 words, I was lost.
Yeah, well, I mean, then you showed your resentment after that. That's all I can say.
Well, I mean,
spend
you
your
could
whole time arguing with a guy who's IMing. It's Dane Cook, the man. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Did you? Who is that
Dane
guy?
Cook is great.
Who is that guy, Dane Cook, the man? He's like nuts, that guy.
I have no idea who he is.
All right. Well, I'm going to tweet about this. It's been great. Yeah, it's nice talking to you.
Well, I just, Mark, here, let me just...
I'm sending my car to pick you up.
Call your dogs off. All right? Let some of us have
you want me to
some tiny space in the rest of show business.
Do you don't want the limo that I sent?
No, I'll take that.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate your giving me this opportunity to talk to a guy who, sort of, I don't want to say, I know it's radio, so I'm not going to swear about it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a great night. Say hi to John.
All right.
Is he really at that thing?
Yeah. There was a New York premiere.
It was funny.
Was it funny?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
It was funny, yeah.
It's a show. John Benjamin has a van. He's got a...
man with the van. It's very funny. It was one of those things where there was a lot of people at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of, you would think it would be hard laughers, but there were some genuinely good laughs in that thing. I mean, yeah, and I'm jaded, but I'm a little less jaded than I used to be, and I got a couple of good laughs.
Good, that's awesome. He deserves that show, John Benjamin.
He's actually going to drop by the first show tomorrow night because Jonathan Katz is on. So I when I saw John in L.A., I said, "Why don't you do like a father-son reunion?"